Good afternoon. It's another video from me. First of all, apologies if I sound a little bit bunged up or whatever. I seem to have started coming down with a bit of a cold, so I've just got home from work. I decided to come home a bit early. Yeah, not feeling too great, unfortunately. Just quickly, while there was light, I thought I'd quickly just show you another update on the Mosquito. It's well, as you can see, it's got paint on it now. So the underside is all black. Tail wheel still needs painted, but the bomb bay doors are on now. The undercarriage doors are on. The access hatch needs the door put on it. The bombs are on the wings and they've got their decals on. They silvered slightly because I didn't put any. I used microset, but I didn't varnish them first or anything. So there's a slight bit of silvering, but I'm thinking that maybe once there's a coat of varnish on the entire model, that will go away. If not, they're on the underside and they're only small, so it's not the end of the world. I am going to varnish the rest of it before I put the main decals on, so they shouldn't silver or anything. Because this paint job, physically, it's quite rough actually. I mean, I've got quite a dusty flat, so it gets. I try to keep it all dust free, but when you're painting and stuff, it's not always possible. You know, something in airbrush, you spray paint and dust and stuff everywhere. So what I'm about to do, well, not just now, but next thing will be to varnish it all. And then get an oil wash on it. Hopefully that will even things up a little bit, and it will tone it down a little bit as well. I didn't have the right colour, this kind of bluish grey they call it, for the grey part, so I basically just had to mix up. I used Revell cold grey and mixed in a touch of Games Workshop Regal blue, and they gave me a kind of, I think it's quite good actually, it looks alright. And the green is just Revell reflective green. So my airbrush doesn't spray that thin, and it sprays, you get quite a bit of overspray with it. It's a relatively cheap airbrush, that's it there. But, so I kind of blocked in the main colours, and then what I did was with diluted the grey, I sprayed all the grey first, and then I did the green on top. And then I went back over and neatened around the edges, so that's why this one, maybe compared to things like the Spitfire, it's a lot more kind of straight edged. I frankly didn't really want to bother cutting out masks and stuff for it. I just don't have the patience for any of that nonsense. And I didn't really want to try a white tack because it's quite a big model. But I think it looks alright as it is. There's some sort of paint brush marks and stuff when you go in closer you can see, and when I then touched up some of the black areas, I got the mix a little bit different. So as you can see on the engine, maybe there, about halfway along, the paint tone changes. But it's the underside. It's quite noticeable up close, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe with a coat of varnish on it, because it's like one's slightly more matte than the other, with a coat of varnish on it, hopefully that might even things out. If not, again, it's on the underside. It's not that noticeable. It's not a competition piece. It's I think it still looks acceptable once it's decaled up, and it kind of the colour will take your attention away from that kind of thing anyway. There's maybe a few wee touches just on a propeller blade here that I could maybe do with. Canopy still masked because I obviously don't want to get varnish on it and stuff. That'll come off last. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready for, as I said, varnish, wash, remove some of the wash again, decals, undercarriage wheels are there, so they need to be put on, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll keep this too short. Thanks for watching, hope you can see that alright. Thanks for watching. Any comments, you're welcome. There's still wingtip lights to be put on actually as well, which is why it looks like there's holes in the end of the wings. Yeah, and I'll show you probably the next one, or it'll be maybe just when this is finished then. Alright, so till the next time, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.